Thanks. Thank you so much, Kevin. I'm going backwards. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, so welcome. Yes, so it's kind of, Jason sort of lied. I'm actually the one between you and the drinks, but it's not going to be long, I promise. It's less than the 20 by 20 here. Just show of hands, how many of you is it your very first time here? So not too many, but that's good. Well, welcome. We're very pleased to have you here. We've been on this campus really since 2000, and we consolidated. I wanted to just tell you a little bit about OU-Tulsa because I think we're full of good news too, and really want to thank Leadership Tulsa because I've been totally blown away by this event, and it's great to know there's going to be good news on demand in the Tulsa world. That is really outstanding. I am a loyal reader. So I'm just going to give you OU-Tulsa by the numbers. So we're 60 years strong. We actually OU started a program in library with the Tulsa City County Library in 1957. So last year we celebrated our 60th anniversary. We're one of Tulsa's largest employers. We have over 1,300 employees, which makes us actually pretty big, even though we're certainly the smallest of OU's campuses. And a lot of that is our staff in our OU physicians and our medical practices. We're 50-50. What that means is half of our colleges on this campus are health science based, which many people know us for. Everyone thinks of us as, I'm a doctor, so they think of us as OU medical school, OU hospital. We're not a hospital, we don't have one, but the OU Medical Center is in Oklahoma City. But we partner with the community hospitals in town, St. John, St. Francis, and Hillcrest, where we have our residency programs and our medical students and our PA students rotate. But the other half of our campus are Norman-based programs. We have, many people don't know, but some of you I know in the room are actually students in our programs in arts and sciences. But we also have engineering on this campus. We have an architecture program in Sean Schaefer's Urban Design Studio. And we also, you heard about education today in our Early Childhood Education Institute way back in the first round of speakers. We have over 30 degree programs, which are just listed to your right. We offer a number of certificate programs as well. We have 1,400 students on this campus, so by OU standards or OSU standards, very small in terms of the flagship campuses. But most of those students, I'm going to tell you about. The average age of our student is actually 34. So we're an adult learning model campus. And 75% of our students are female. So a lot of people don't know that. So our typical student is a working mom or someone who is getting a graduate degree, a master's or a doctoral degree in any number of fields. So things we're known for in our specific niche is interdisciplinary work. So for example, we have collaborative programs between, say, departments in our School of Community Medicine, like family medicine, internal medicine, partnering with social work or folks in human relations in the arts and sciences. So we try to cross-discipline. That's one of the advantages of being OU's smallest campus, is that we have the opportunity. Diane Horn, who directs the Early Childhood Education Institute, who you heard is out of the country, talks about how collisions occur hallway to hallway because we don't have separate buildings for each college or each department. And we think that we affiliate or have collaborations with over 500 different community agencies. And so one of the great things about being here today at the Good News Summit is that I like to think as someone engaged in the community that I know about a lot of these programs, and I do, but there were several today I had essentially never heard of, and I'm just absolutely flabbergasted and blown away. So being here, I'm so happy that we were able to host this event, and this is one of the things we do. And all of our programs, be they in even engineering or architecture, or of course in healthcare, medicine, occupational physical therapy, allied health, all of our students are out in the community for capstone or practicum experiences or doing their training, and so that's what we're. So this is one of our famous campus celebrities, Professor Paz. This is Nico, and Nico, you can see is that's Mary Isaacson from occupational therapy. But Nico is opening the disabled access door in one of our entrances. And the point of Nico is not that we train service animals, but it's a step beyond. We train therapists how to work with service animals. So Nico actually earned his doctorate last year at Convocation. And so he's sort of our favorite guy. And actually, we have a branding campaign where you might see OU-Tulsa on some of the city buses. Well, Nico's on one of the buses. We now have a 4-year medical school. So many people, we are known for our medical school, but we actually, since 1974, only had 3rd and 4th year medical students that would come from Oklahoma City to be on our campus. But since 2015, we now have 4-year medical program on this campus, which we're very proud of. And that's our dean of our School of Community Medicine, Jim Herman, in the middle. And we have a brand new building, this Tandy Education Center that you can see, which was completed in, really 2013. But in it is, that's a state-of-the-art medical simulation center. But we also have something pretty interesting, a social simulation center. And we partner with the Haruv Institute at Hebrew University in Jerusalem, And we have a mock-up of an apartment, and we have trained actors who work in our medical simulation and in our social simulation. And social simulation essentially is to train not only our social work students, pediatricians, family doctors, PA students, nurses. It's also to train first responders, EMSA, police, firefighters, come in and get training in recognizing, spotting domestic violence, intimate partner violence, or child abuse. And so these kinds of issues, and so learning how to handle very delicate situations. So healthcare, we are proud of that too. This is a picture of our Schusterman Center Clinic, which was completed in 2007. And the building on the right is the Wayman Tisdale Specialty Health Center that is on 36th Street North in Tulsa North. And we do over 250,000 patient visits a year. We have 6 different clinical sites, including one at 106th and Memorial, our very first South Tulsa clinic that's going to open in April. We'll have a ribbon cutting there in April. And we are trying to sort of go blanket the city, but we're multi-specialty practice. But importantly, we're a training environment, so we not only have residency programs, physician assistants, nurse practitioner students, but we have our medical students. So you're learning kind of you're not only our students learning, but as patients, you are getting sort of cutting edge leading healthcare. And so we're trying to spread that message. And lastly, we're a research university. We're small, but we're mighty. So you heard about early childhood education research. Well, that center has a national and international reputation, and they're collaborating with universities like Georgetown and Harvard. We're part of what's called a COBRE grant, the Center of Biomedical Research Excellence. There was an $11 million grant awarded, actually OSU. So this is a good example of collaboration. OSU is the primary investigator on that, but we have a component called a methods cluster. And Dr. Kent Teague and our Integrative Immunology Center handles a lot of the assays and samples for that. So that's something that's good for all of Oklahoma. We are doing research and had the first Fab Lab outcome research. We did a public event and presentation of that research. And then engineering, the thing we're probably least known for, but we have a telecommunications engineering program that's actually not offered in Norman. It's only offered up here in Tulsa, but it's responsible for over 15 patents. And again, people don't really know that about us, so I'm happy to sort of brag on that, and I think that that's some good news. So I'm just so happy that you were here today. I'm really happy that Leadership Tulsa is here. When's the next one? Let's have another one. I learned that there were many, many more good news stories in Tulsa, and that's heartening to hear. Then we're able to sort of be presented today. So I thank you for your attention, and I thank Kevin for emceeing, did a great job today. And please go enjoy yourselves at the happy hour, and think about if you want a master's degree or a certificate program or want to advance your career or more good news, you can come here to OU-Tulsa. Just look online or see us at our tables out there, and Kendall Kraft is right there. Raise your hand, Kendall. You can talk to Kendall, and she'll get you enrolled anytime. Thank you so much.